Hello! Good morning or good lunchtime, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to, I'm going to turn this light up a little bit.
Seemed a little dim.
Yeah, there we go. Welcome to Quarantine Jazz Brunch. Quentin and I have been doing this every Saturday morning for the past, I think this is our 6th week doing it. And it is definitely one of the highlights of my week to be able to share music live. It would be probably more fun with people in the room, but this is what we've got to work with for now. So in case this is your first time tuning in, I'm Abigail Flowers, and this is my husband Quentin.
Hi.
There is a live chat function, which I see some people are already using. But if you're logged into your YouTube account or your Google email address or anything like that, you can participate in the live chat. I'm going to be asking some trivia questions today in between songs, so that'll be a fun thing to participate in if you're logged in. I would also appreciate it so much if you would just click the little thumbs up button on this video whenever you get a chance. We're going to go ahead and get to the music. This first song is, it's the first song I ever wrote for, playing ukulele, and it's called Island. Just a breeze of your breath, or a hint of your smile, and my senses ascend to some lonely isle, where my only care is the wind in your hair, and the sound of our song on the waves. Let the birds do the picking and the weaving of the nest. Let my heart, like a sunrise, lay its rays upon your chest. Let the ocean play the symphony that we like the most, and drift us into sleeping as it crashes on the coast. All the clouds have bowed their heads to a great and glorious sun. All the highways rolled away out of sight of everyone. All the walls and roof tiles washed away to lesser shores. Let us dance where no feet have trod before. Let the birds do the picking and the weaving of the nest. Let my heart, like a sunrise, let its rays upon your chest. Let the ocean play the symphony that we like the most, and drift us into sleeping as it crashes on the coast. Thank you. Really quick, could someone in the chat just say yes or thumbs up if you guys can hear me? I just had a very paranoid moment during that song. What if the audio's not working? What if something is going horribly wrong? So if things are not going horribly wrong, Okay, we're audible. Great, thank you. So, first of all, again, if you're just tuning in, this is our weekly Jazz Brunch live stream. We accept tips via Venmo, but I've also included in the description my PayPal email address, and I now have CashApp. Please do not feel pressured to tip or give money. We have received so much generosity through this madness, and while our opportunities to work have definitely been thinner than beforehand, we are doing okay, and so please don't feel pressured, but if you would like to tip, the information on how to do that is in the description of this video. What would be so helpful is if you would just, either now or after the live stream is over, if you would just send the link to this video directly to someone in your life who enjoys music, that would be fabulous. I have tried all sorts of different advertising techniques, and really the most effective thing in the world is just telling a friend about music that you enjoy. So if you know of someone who would enjoy this, please do share it with them. Also doing a little thumbs up on the video, leaving comments on the video, subscribing to my channel, those are all really helpful things. So today we will have a theme with this live stream, and the theme is me. Sort of. My birthday is on Tuesday, and I love birthdays. So on Tuesday I'm turning 29 years old, and I like to have sort of a theme for each year, sort of to comfort myself as I get older, even though getting older is a good thing. But so like when I was 27, it was my cube year, because 3 cubed is 27. So I learned to solve a Rubik's Cube, and that was fun. And 28 was my golden birthday, because I was born on April 28th. So this past year is my golden year. Gold glitter. And 29 is my prime. So I am excited to enter my prime. So part of the theme for today is that we're going to play songs that were either published or were charting in 1928 and 1929 as we celebrate the transition from my 28th to my 29th year. Even though technically it's 29th and 30th, but I don't care. So a lot of these songs are kind of new to me, which is great to learn new music, but you are getting to see some raw performances today. Not all of these songs are as practiced as much of my repertoire, because I just learned them this week. So this next song is called I Can't Give You Anything But Love, Baby, and I think this is probably one of the more recognizable songs that we're going to do today. So it was released in 1928. It's written by Jimmy McHugh and Dorothy Fields. Dorothy Fields wrote the lyrics to The Way You Look Tonight. And I like seeing her name pop up, because there weren't as many women working in Tin Pan Alley, so it's exciting to see that. So, fun fact, in 1928, this song charted. It was a recording by a guy named Cliff Edwards, who was also known as Ukulele Ike. So he was known for doing jazzy versions of pop and novelty songs, and he played ukulele because it was the cheapest instrument in the shop. And I think that's hilarious, but ukulele is a great starter instrument for just that reason. So anyway, and Cliff Edwards was the voice of Jiminy Cricket, so you already know his voice probably. Anyway, this is I Can't Give You Anything But Love. We'll go through, repeat the second half. Just a 1, 6, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Baby, that's the only thing I've plenty of. Baby, dream a while, scheme a while, we're sure to find happiness, and I for. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets Woolworth doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love. Gee, I like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets Woolworth doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love. That's a cute song. I'm so glad I had the opportunity to learn that. Yeah, I can't give you anything but love, baby. All right, so this next song is also from 28. We're starting with 28 chronologically, you know, because that's how old I am now. So this song it's called Bill, and I actually discovered this last year, I think. I really love looking through the vocal reel books and just finding new songs, and I thought this one was really cute and very odd, and I thought, well, it must be from some old musical, and there's like a lot of story attached. So I looked it up, and it is from the musical Showboat by Jerome Kern and Oscar Hammerstein II. But there is definitely not as much story as I thought. So this song it's just a song that the main character sings in a nightclub. So it's like a performance within a performance. It's not necessarily advancing the plot, which is hilarious because it starts with the lyric, "But along came Bill." So obviously there was something before that leads into it, but I don't know what that is. So you'll have to imagine what was happening before this. It's also one of those songs, it's like kind of a love song, but it's also saying, I'm in love with Bill, even though he's nothing to write home about. So I find it hilarious, and I'm sorry if your name is Bill. But along came Bill, who's not the type at all you'd meet him on the street and never notice him. His form and face, his manly grace are not the kind that you would find on a statue, and I can't explain. It's surely not his brain that makes me thrill. I love him because he's wonderful, because he's just old Bill. He's just my Bill, an ordinary boy. He hasn't got a thing that I can brag about, and yet to be up on his knee, so comfy and roomy, feels natural to me, and I can't explain. It's surely not his brain that makes me thrill. I love him because he's wonderful, because he's just my Bill, because he's just my Bill. Isn't that a fun, odd song? I don't think I would ever sing that to my husband if his name was Bill, but
Well,
cute and quirky. The
We'll
20s were
never know.
weird.
Yeah.
All right, so last week we did this or that, which was fun. This week I have looked up some trivia questions just because I like trivia. So I'm going to ask Quentin the questions, and he'll know. Charlene sang it on Designing Women. Fun fact. So I'm going to ask Quentin the trivia. Yeah, Mama's got it. But please do respond in the live chat if you think you know the answer. And your prize will be bragging rights. Okay, number 1. Don't look through the paper. In what year was the very first model of the iPhone released?
Was this the year? I feel like I want to say the year in the early 2000s where a lot of really great things happened.
Oh, no.
But it's not.
It wasn't the best year.
I think from other contexts, it would be 2009.
It is 2007. 2007.
Dang.
Someone in the chat got it. Yeah. Quentin was perhaps guessing that it might have been 2003 because that's my favorite year for many reasons. All of the best things happened in 2003.
2007.
Question number 2. I know Quentin knows this, so hold off the answer. Which bone are babies born without?
Right.
People-
Bone or bones,
Sure.
potentially.
Yes. Yes, that's true.
Depending on the baby.
Yeah.
Not depending on the baby.
Yeah, no, that's true. Which bone are babies born without? Kneecaps.
Yeah.
If you have a baby, it does not have kneecaps yet. Sort of. So I looked this up. Technically, babies are born with soft cartilage in the patella, and it starts to ossify around age 4.
4 years?
I know, you go.
It takes 4 years.
Babies are wild.
Hard kneecaps.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep, all that crawling without kneecaps.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, they have squishy kneecaps. All right.
Wow.
In which country was the largest T-Rex skeleton found?
T-Rex skeleton. Oh man, I did not
This is a great one.
pay enough attention in public school.
Does anyone
in
know?
Katy, Texas.
Does anyone know in which country the
In which
largest...
country? Not even continent. Country.
Hint, it happened in 2019 is when they found this. So can you dig through your recent memory?
Russia, just like biggest pie slice out of the dartboard.
That's a good strategy. Canada!
Wow.
In Canada, they found... Mama said Russia too.
Nice.
In Canada, in 2019, they found the largest T-Rex skeleton that we have ever found.
They set their poutine down long enough to make the news.
Weirdo. All right, last one for this portion. What is the tiny piece at the end of a shoelace called?
Ooh.
I picked this one because every time I hear it, I think, oh, I should know this, and I know I've read it, and I have no idea. Do you know?
I should know.
Yeah, same.
I don't know.
It is called an aglet.
Aglet.
A-G-L-E-T.
Sorry, Dale.
An aglet. All right, back to the music. This song was published in 1929. It's called Mean to Me. And
Not autobiographical.
right. This one, so when I'm wearing my Belmont sweatshirt today, I went to college at Belmont University, and my voice teacher at Belmont was Kate Paradise, and when I was just starting out at Belmont, trying to find out about the voice teachers, the one recording that was abundantly available on YouTube of Kate Paradise singing was this song. So she was featured. Do you remember in Starbucks they would have these compilation CDs, and they'd have them in some grocery stores too, but it was called Putumayo, like world music compilation CDs, and they have a bunch of really amazing ones, but Kate was featured on the Women of Jazz compilation CD with this recording. So Mean to Me is one of the her version is amazing. You should look it up. Mean to Me. Her name's Kate Paradise. You can find it on YouTube. But so this was one of the first jazz standards I was introduced to, even though I didn't realize that years later I would become a jazz musician primarily. Anyway, here it is. Mean to Me. First two. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat the bridge. You're mean to me. Why must you be mean to me? Gee, honey, it seems to me you love to see me crying. I don't know why I stay home each night when you say you'll phone. You don't, then I'm left alone, singing the blues and sighing. You treat me coldly each day in the year. You always scold me whenever somebody is near. Dear, it must be great fun to be mean to me. You shouldn't, for can't you see what you mean to me? You treat me coldly each day in the year. You always scold me whenever somebody is near. Dear, it must be great fun to be mean to me. You shouldn't, for can't you see what you mean? Can't you see what you mean? For can't you see what you mean to me? Mean to me. Cute. Alright. Alright. Mean to me. Alright, the next song that we're going to do is called My Ideal. And so this one was published in 1929, and 1929 is also the year that my dear favorite Chet Baker was born. What a fantastic year. But Chet Baker's recording of this, Chet Baker's recording of My Ideal is how I learned this song, and now it's one of my favorites. It's just beautiful. So this song was published the year that Chet was born, so I think that's sort of nice that this was on one or multiple of his records. Anyway, this is called My Ideal. Will I ever find the boy in my mind, the one who is my ideal? Maybe he's a dream, and yet he might be just around the corner, waiting for me. Will I recognize a light in his eyes that no other eyes reveal? Or will I pass him by and never even know that he is my ideal? Will I ever find the boy in my mind, the one who is my ideal? Maybe he's a dream, and yet he might be pause and have a drink of coffee, even though my hands are already shaking from caffeine and excitement. Whew. It's funny to be in a room alone with Quentin, and yet the fact that it's got the little red dot up there, and I know there are people watching, I get nervous like it's an arena tour. Whew. Also, thank you to my mother-in-law, Helen Flowers. We are drinking Starbucks coffee this week, and we're a Kroger coffee household, and I don't have a refined sense of taste in much of anything. And well, except for men. And this week we got to switch to our fancy care package coffee, and I was like, oh, I taste the difference. Oh no, we've been ruined. Thank you. We're having a good coffee week.
Not a sponsored plug.
Not a sponsored plug, but
we're open to it.
Starbucks, if you want to hit me up.
Sponsors, comment below.
Yep.
We'll sell out.
Yeah, we are actively. Someone, I think it was one of Quentin's brothers said, man, if you guys wanted to sell out, you could really do it. And we were like, we are actively trying to sell out at all times.
I thought it would be a lot harder than this.
Nobody wants what we have to sell.
Thought I would just be batting it away, you know?
Yeah.
And
not so much.
You know?
All right, it's time for trivia round 2. There are only 2 rounds of trivia, so it's the final round now. So get those typing fingers ready. Okay. Question number 5. Where is the Sea of Tranquility located?
The Sea of Tranquility.
Is anyone on here now?
Let's see. Context clues.
Someplace tranquil.
Yeah.
With a C.
Yeah. So, maybe not Joshua Tree. The Sea of Tranquility.
Mom got it. It's on the moon!
Oh!
Tricky.
Wow.
You gotta really know about your moon seas.
It's quiet out there.
Yeah.
I've heard.
It's probably not, it's not a sea. There's no water on the moon.
Is there?
I don't know. Okay. This is a great one. What is the most common birthday in the U.S.? I will give you 3 options to choose from.
Okay. I would say, okay.
Well, what's your guess?
November 14th.
November. 9 months after Valentine's Day. Okay. Solid guess. Your options are December 10th.
Can't be.
July 21st. September 9th.
Wow. I want to say July 10th.
I want to say July. Tell me about what makes you think July.
Because I feel like maybe if you're going to try and time it, summertime might be a good time to aim for if you're trying and planning your life like that. But I mean...
September 9th.
September 9th. And what a great day for a
perfect
birthday
day
that
for a
is.
birthday.
Amazing.
Yeah. It's Quentin's dad's birthday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Dale. Thanks
So,
for being you.
Dale is very mainstream. Born on the moon. He's not a birth hipster. Okay, 2 more.
Dale is not a hipster.
This is also great.
In most means.
Who holds the most
Michael Phelps.
Oscar awards for acting? Like, what person holds the most awards for acting? Oscar awards, specifically.
Specifically Oscar awards.
Specifically Oscar awards
not
for acting.
The other ones. For acting.
Yeah.
I want to say, just off the top of my head, giving some people some time to get
Sure,
their answers.
thank you.
What I would go with, America's Uncle, Tom
T.
Hanks.
Guess.
That's what comes to my mind.
We're getting some Meryl Streep guesses.
Okay.
I would have guessed, I don't know, some boy, you know?
Sure.
All right. The answer, Katharine Hepburn. She won 4 Oscars for acting.
Wow.
And then I think second place is like Daniel Day-Lewis or one of those,
Okay.
serious guys. Has 3. But I thought that was pretty wild.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that in such a... Anyway, who would have thought? Love it. Katharine Hepburn. Yeah, mama. Good trivia to know from now on, though. All right, our final trivia question. What is the painting La Gioconda more commonly known as? La Gioconda. Gioconda. Italian. I'm going to set up our charts for the next one. La Gioconda.
I'm not good at things involved with fine art, so.
Any guesses here?
The Scream.
The Scream. I love that answer. The answer is the Mona Lisa. Very close to the Scream.
You know.
Oh, I
It's
love
right
the Mona Lisa. Okay, yeah, the Mona Lisa is formally titled La Gioconda, which I think Gioconda is like maybe laughing or smiling, so I think it's referencing that. I don't know for a fact, but based on context clues. Okay, so
Makes sense.
this next song is another original of mine. It's my isolation love song, and this is a song I wrote last month. Quentin and I celebrated our 4th wedding anniversary on March 18th, right? I always get it mixed up because we got married on March 18th, 2016, so we always get the 16 and the 18. Like, it's definitely one of those, but I'm the one.
No, we both messed it up.
We both
have to think.
We're both wrong.
What year? Yeah.
So anyway, we celebrated our 4th wedding anniversary, and I posted a picture on Facebook and made some comment about how there's no one else I would rather cancel all my plans with, because this was right after we started being full-time stay-at-homes. And a friend commented, I think no one else I'd rather cancel all my plans with is the new bar for love. And I thought that's a nice angle, so I wrote a song about it. So this is Isolation Love Song. I could be quarantined with you, shut the doors and the windows too, do a puzzle or 32. I could be quarantined with you. I could clean all the floors with you, my dirty room. I could clean all the floors with you. I could eat rice and beans with you, stretch it out till the check comes through, make a feast out of making do. I could eat rice and beans with you. Maybe someday we'll be living like we dreamed, a couple acres and a whole lot of royalties. It's a long uphill climb, and we'll make it there in time. But I'm here for every moment in between. I could cancel all my plans with you, say goodbye to the life we knew, start all over in a month or a few. I could cancel all my plans with you. I could cancel all my plans with you. I could cancel all my plans with you. And we did cancel all our plans, and we did clean the floors,
Yeah.
and we did do a lot of puzzles, and then we watched all the Marvel movies. And it's really nice to live with your best friends.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just gonna do one more song for you. I think this is about on par. I thought this was gonna be too short, but we're going to do one more song for you. It was Well, first of all, before I get to the last song, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. I have been so encouraged by a lot of people and a lot of things about this, but like when I see tips from people I don't know, when I see tips from people I do know, when I see tips from people who over multiple weeks, and I know that which tells me that there are people who continue to watch with us weekly, and that means so much to me. And then when I see tips from new people, and I see that people are tuning in for the first time, which means that one of you shared our information with them, and that means the world to me. I kind of said this before, but as musicians, there's not a lot of ways that we can do work right now. We have been really fortunate in being able to do some remote recording sessions. Our church has given us opportunities to play music and has been extremely generous with us. Our families have been extremely generous. So we are taken care of, but you can all relate to how difficult it is to go from 60 to 0, kind of. And doing this live stream has been a really encouraging way to still connect with people through music, to still get feedback and interaction, and just to have some routine and structure. I think that that's one of the things that has become particularly meaningful during this time is routine, ritual, a comfortable cycle of things. So thank you so much if you are tuning in for the first time. Thank you if you are a returning viewer. Thank you if you have sent a tip. Thank you if you have shared this with someone who you think will enjoy it. And I hope that you guys will have a wonderful week and hopefully tune in with us next week. It will be my first performance as a 29-year-old entering my prime. Let's see, anything else? That's it. Okay. It might have been a terrible idea to end with this song because this is a very hard song to sing, but it's very beautiful. So I'm going to do my best, and you might not know it. I don't know. We'll see. So this song is called Stardust by Hoagy Carmichael. It was written as an instrumental tune in 1927, but in 1929, Mitchell Parrish added lyrics, and that's when it started to really take off on the charts. And apparently this is one of the most recorded songs in history. And I don't know that after hearing me sing it, you'll be like, oh, I can see why that's the most recorded. But go check it out. This is a beautiful song, Stardust. There's a beautiful verse that I will learn at some other point, but for now, the chorus was enough. So this is Stardust. I'll start by myself. Sometimes I wonder why I spend the lonely night dreaming of a song. The melody haunts my reverie, and I am once again with you when our love was new, and each kiss an inspiration. But that was long ago now. My consolation is in the stardust of a song beneath the garden wall when stars are bright. You are in my arms. The nightingale tells his fairy tale of paradise when roses grew. Though my Stardust melody, the memory of love's refrain. That was something close to Stardust. I'm going to work my butt off on that one, and I'll put out a video of it later this week. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, for tipping, for leaving comments. All of it is so helpful and encouraging. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you.